everybody, thank you for being interested in this third part of my progressive web app workshop. In this workshop we will enhance our PWA with a WebXR experience. You can have a look at the associated YouTube short to have a quick overview about what we are building. So let us dive in. As with every part of the workshop, you can access it at GitHub. It is freely available and it will be noted at the description. Workshop number 1 demonstrated how to set up a PWA with Create React App and how to serve it via a HTTPS server. If you haven't saw it, feel free to access it on this playlist. Workshop number 2 added a Babylon.js React Component to this setup. This workshop examines how to add a WebXR environment. Unfortunately, WebXR is not yet supported under iOS and macOS. Like most of the time, Android is your friend. Setting up the WebXR environment is done in 2 steps. First, you have to create a default Babylon.js environment before setting up the scene which builds your metaverse experience. You do this with a call to the Create Default Environment method of the scene. After that, you ask the browser environment for a WebXR session. We ask the browser to create a default immersive AR session to create a WebXR experience. We can further ask for optional features like Anchor or HitIst support. We will investigate these features during a future workshop. You have to remember that you have to host a WebXR environment via HTTPS connection. You can't get a WebXR experience via HTTP connection, even for development purposes. If you use Yarn, you can set up a HTTPS hosting via an environment configuration file called .env. In this file you define the paths to your certificates and keys for the HTTPS server and command the server to host your website via HTTPS. You can learn how to set up a local certificate for your HTTP server and your device via my accompanying YouTube channel in this playlist. Please remember that you must build a production build of your project and serve this via HTTPS server to be able to install the PWA on your device. After installation, the PWA can set up the WebXR experience, too, without having a connection to the site from which you have installed the PWA. For this reason we will further investigate the PWA development till we come to a point where we need a React Native app to serve our needs. This independent hosting fulfills eventually our desire for a decentral infrastructure with the only need of a browser, easily accessible, installable and upgradable. Again, you can learn how to set up a local certificate for your HTTPS server and your device via my accompanying YouTube channel, MTVS4U. Thank you very much for spending your time. If you enjoy this format, please don't forget to subscribe and like this channel. Spoiler alarm. I will need an additional asset for the next workshop and decide to build it on my own with Blender, like I done it with the Christmas bauble. It is no surprise that it has something to do with Star Atlas. So stay tuned.